Hi everybody.
Hi everybody.
Hi everybody. We're going to do a May flip through of my bullet journal. And I have my little helper here.
Here.
Put your hand under there and go hi.
Hi.
Under here. Under there. Look. Hi.
Hi.
Right, so to start off with, I did flowers and bees were my theme really.
I
put a nice bit of floral washi tape down the side just to finish off the whole theme. I put my challenges here simply because I actually forgot to leave a page for them, so I put them in right at the end. I tried to carry on the bee theme throughout. This was my monthly spread. I actually meant to decorate it loads more and I just never really got round to it. As you can see, each week has a different colour along the top. That's the colour that I ended up drawing the week out in. Shh, please. Everything is colour coded, dependent on who the appointment pertains to. If it's me, sorry. If it's me, it's purple. If it's orange, it's my eldest boy. If it's this turquoise blue, it's my youngest one, the noisy one here.
I don't help you.
Yeah, we'll be quiet then. Okay.
I just like pink.
You like pink, didn't you? That's why we did that week.
Yeah.
Then I went on and did my trackers.
That's Mummy.
That's Mummy, yeah.
I love look.
This is more or less my personal care tracker. This is the little odds and sods I should do during the day, like clean the loose seat, put the dishwasher on, that kind of thing. This is my bullet journal tracker, so to fill in my pixels, my moods, my gratitude, and challenges that I'm doing. This is stuff that I do once, twice or 3 times a week. I had a big blank space here, so I didn't know what to do. One afternoon I went out for a gorgeous walk while my dog was in at the groomers and took a couple of pictures, so I just printed them up and put them in. A couple of bees in to carry on the theme. My mood tracker. I spent ages drawing this out. Let go, please. I apologise.
I apologise.
Say shh. I spent ages drawing these bees out, and then I sat there for ages and ages and ages, too scared to use an eraser in case I smeared it, because I usually do. Eventually I plucked up the courage and went for it, and it turned out really, really well. Could you please be quiet? I colour in a square with a Tombow dual brush pen. For example, this was Happy, number 312.
That was number 312.
312.
312.
And then I write in the square what number Tombow I used, so that I don't have to try and, because some of them are quite similar. This one, 373, is very, very similar in colour to 443, and I wanted to make sure I got it right. So that's how we did that. Really pleased with how that came out. It's nice and bright and colourful. Looks like I had quite a happy month, really, with a little bit of relaxed and, you know, a couple of murs thrown in. But yeah, on the whole, a good month.
Lots of bees.
Lots and lots of bees. Then this is my gratitude page. Be grateful. Everything here is written in a different colour. And each colour corresponds to what day of the week it is, which I'll show you in a minute.
A pink one.
A pink one, yes.
Yeah.
I did a pink one there, didn't I?
Yeah. Pink one there.
Yeah.
And
The first.
That's Nanny and Daryl.
That's Nanny and Daryl, yeah. The first week I decided to have a play with the Dutch door system because I'd never done it before, and I wanted to have a little play. So my week went across the top here, and this week I did all in green. So if you go back to the beginning of the month here, you'll see that is all in across the green. So I know with a quick flick what colour I'm looking for.
And that's Nanny's still and Daryl.
That's Nanny on the scooter. Yeah. I put a little bit of washi in the top to help reinforce this as much as anything else, and a bit of decoration. I left this page blank to start with, but then I realised that all the normal stuff that I normally incorporate into my week, I couldn't do because these boxes were too small. And this was the thing that made me not love this one. these boxes were too small. I write all my appointments, my tasks and everything else up here because I wanted this space for journaling. I wanted a bigger page for journaling because I wanted to add in photos and all that lot. So the first day I actually wrote in the sunrise, the sunset and the weather in here. It was, I think, Tuesday when I thought, actually, you know what, I'll stick it on this page because this page is empty. Each day I pick up a different pen. So on the Monday, it was this green colour. And that green colour is the pen of the day. I write down all of my relevant things, sunrise, sunset, my steps, what time I woke up or went to sleep, my weather and all that lot. The day of the week goes in here. And then I also write in my gratitude is in that colour. And my tracker will be in that colour too. Okay.
That's the fun. These are fun.
So
I did.
Tuesday here was orange. Okay. And I had a play with putting the sunrise and sunset up there, but I realised that didn't really leave me a lot of room, especially on days where I had a lot written in. So Tuesday was orange. It's orange here on the first day of all of these trackers because that was the day it was. It would then be orange in here. So it was walking in sunshine on that day. We had a lovely day. We went out for a walk. It was a really, really nice day.
Yeah.
And everything on Tuesday.
That Mummy and...
Yeah, that was the day we actually went out, but I stuck it in this one.
That was and Nanny.
And the weather and everything else was done on the same colour.
And
Swans. I really started having a go with adding in some photos. These are all... Shh, please. Shush.
Sure.
These are all done on plain paper. I then realised I hadn't left myself room for my challenges. So I then started to stick them in here. And
I don't want the light on.
Oh, I need the light on, thank you. So all of my challenges ended up on the actual pages.
I don't want the red light on, please.
Mummy!
That's
Mummy! I had my first go of drawing a little sort of chibi person, and I thought, who better to draw than me? I know what I look like, you know, and went from there.
That's my
I got
bedroom.
some new washi.
It's my bedroom.
Yeah, shush, please. I got some new washi from AliExpress, and this stuff is absolutely gorgeous. And the really cool thing about this, which doesn't really show up on the camera, is that you can see the dots through the washi tape. So it kind of looks like you've drawn it on. Can you see? Which I actually quite like. You know, I think it looks quite cool.
And that's my bedroom.
Well, that used to be like your bedroom, but I had to draw a cot that day.
That's
all of the purple writing is just my journaling for the day.
Mummy.
Then I started to have a real go at photos. If you want to see how these are done, look up Ali Brown mini Polaroids on YouTube. That's how I learned to do it. I use a little app on my phone to turn these into photos, and then I print them. I don't have a sprocket or a zip or anything like that. I have a DeskJet printer. It's a 3630 DeskJet by Hewlett Packard. I paid like 30 quid for it.
You put the light on.
No. And my photos are cheap photo paper that I get in Poundland. Hang on.
That's me.
Yeah, can you leave it, please? Poundland is the UK version of the dollar store. This is cheap paper. You get, 40 in a pack for £1. Or, $1 if you're in the US. And it's perfectly good. It works really, really well with the DeskJet. I really like how it works. I print up 6 at a time because on it's 5x7 paper. So sometimes I have to wait before I print them up. I'll print 6 up at a time. I've got a sticker thingy so that I can stick them in properly. We went out on a lovely walk that day, and you learned how to blow dandelions, didn't you? Yeah. Then I had to go at a vertical Dutch door the following day. I really liked the size of the squares that I got here because I had more room to write in, because I like to write quite big so I can just glance at it. But I didn't feel like I had enough room here on these pages. The amount of room seemed really condensed and squashed, and I just didn't feel like I had as much room. So while I loved the size of this, I preferred this kind of page, but I can't get these any bigger because then I run out of room.
Muddy.
Yeah, move out of the way. So I had to go with this. It was good fun. You know, I enjoyed it. This was an orange week. So if you go back to my monthly, there you go. Week 2 was orange, and so on and so forth. These were my Fitbit challenges because I was doing quite a few and I needed to keep a record of what I was doing. Steps and miles, sunrise, sunset, awake and asleep all went here. My challenges stayed on the daily page. Sometimes I filled it up and sometimes I didn't, you know.
That's Mummy.
That's Mummy. What's Mummy
And that's a
going
piggy.
out? That's a piggy, yeah.
And that's a car.
And that's a car, yeah.
Boom, beep, beep.
And who's
that's
that?
Mummy and Daryl.
That's Mummy and Daryl. And who's that?
Kyle.
And what's Kyle doing?
He's got his bike down on that for fighting.
What's he doing?
He's just fighting like that.
He's doing archery, isn't he? That's my eldest son.
Yeah, that's your son.
Then the following week I decided...
Prince
Harry and the Princess. I decided to go back to, you know, not using a Dutch door because it was just too much hassle. So I thought I would keep one page for my weekly spread. That was a pink week, as you can see there. I decorated up in the corner with my bees.
That's your sticker.
That's my sticker. That was just to do stuff. Prince Harry got married on the Saturday the 19th.
What's D for Daryl?
D for Daryl. To Meghan Markle, and I just drew that up while I was watching the wedding. I then started to add in sunrise, sunset, wake up, go to sleep, the weather, my steps and miles in on the day. I prefer it being like that. I just prefer it. I don't know why. So I stuck with that for the next couple of weeks. These, leave it please.
Sticker.
These little flags are the TV shows that I watch. And what I do is I leave them on the day that I last watched it. And then when I watch it, so when I get around to watching Westworld from, you know, a couple of weeks ago now, I will move that onto the following Monday.
Sticker.
And then when I've watched that episode, I'll move it on to the next week, and so on and so forth. I kept decorating with washi at the top and at the bottom. I just liked it. I just thought it made it look pretty. It, you know, I like it. So I kept doing it. Yeah, can you stop, please? I changed my sunrise and sunset icons and my sleep and my awake icons a bit. Everything else pretty much stayed the same. This was my Fitbit challenges. That just stayed like that, really. I'm just coming to the end of this week. This is today, Saturday the 2nd of June. And if you want to see how I set up June, I loaded up a Plan With Me video yesterday. It's my very first one, so, you know, be gentle. My head got in the way a lot because I didn't realise when I'm writing like that, you don't need to see this once here, do we? We don't need to see our heads. So, yeah, I did quite a lot of the video before I realised. I started to change things up a little bit in next month, which is why there's a little bit of mood and a tracker here. If you go to the Plan With Me video, you'll see why. Then I started my journaling. When I switched back to this, sorry, not that one. When I switched back to this view, I thought, well, where am I going to journal? Because obviously I haven't got these extra pages. So, shush, please. Sorry about the extra noise. So I put the journaling in at the end. I kept my challenges with it. I still do my different colour day, dependent on what. I split it up with washi if so that I know where the break is in each day. I still put my little photos in and all of that lot. Oh, I've got new wallpaper in my hallway, so I added in a little bit of that, and then the colours. Presents! Yay! So, and I just kept doing that. I use watercolour on this. I'm going to have a go with acrylics next month. I'm just trying to garner up the courage. Again, there's Prince Harry. That was the day we went out walking.
The princess.
Prince Harry and the Princess.
Yep. That's where we'll sleep here.
Is you sleeping there? Yeah.
That was you.
It was you, not poorly. You was poorly, weren't you? Yeah.
But before
it turns out the swans that you might have seen photographed back at the beginning of the month.
Kyle.
Here, where I said nesting has begun. have successfully hatched 3 eggs. Unfortunately 4 didn't hatch, don't know why, but it's nice to see that she's got babies again this year, so it's lovely. Yeah, oh, this is good. I can't remember where I saw this. I saw this somewhere on YouTube. It's a little booklet of photos. We went to the glass blowing studio, which is local to us. He's been there about 20-30 years. Glory Art Glass on the Isle of Wight in the UK, if you're interested. And he did a little demonstration for us. His wife made a flower, and then he made a lovely vase to go with it. And I just made this little booklet to go in. It does make things a little bit bulky, but I'm nearly finished in this book, so it's not going to become a problem. And we had a really, really nice time. If you want to know what I used to make it, I used this stuff, because when it sticks on, it's virtually invisible. And that's on that, again, that printed, let go, on that printed photo paper. Let go, because I need to lift it up. It's on that printed photo paper, and you can barely see the tape. I stuck it down there, and on the back to reinforce it. So you can just see it, you know, when you're flicking through, it's not going to be that much of an issue. I'd be interested to see whether it, you know, does yellow with age or not. So we'll see, yeah. And that's pretty much it. After that, I went into June. As I said, you know, if you want to see June, it's on the Plan With Me video. I will be doing a flip through of June when I get to the end of it to show you what I've done differently for this month, because I've changed it up quite a lot. The Dutch door, you know, I've had a couple of people ask me, how did you get on with it? I loved the amount of space this one gave me, I suppose because the page was wider, but these boxes are too small. I write a lot of crap in my weekly, you know, I mean, look, some days I am just absolutely swamped. I need the space that these bigger boxes gave me. It seemed a bit silly to do a week on one page and then Dutch door it when I can journal in a whole page, you know. I went a little bit over there because I added in the wallpaper, but I did really journal about a page a day. So in next month I am actually, and I'll show you because I've actually done the 1st of June. I have left the whole day to journal in, and I will, that's you, I will try and leave it that I do a page a day for the journaling, and that will incorporate my challenges, any photos that I want to add. If I want to add lots and lots of photos, I'll probably try that little booklet thing again. I don't know, I'll try something. Thank you.
Give me a pen.
He's got hold of my pen. Thank you.
So
yeah, if there's anything you want to know, you know, feel free to ask. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to show you this. This is, I don't know if you can see that very well. She's sparkly. I bought some sparkly paint, and really pleased with how well it came out. So yeah, I mean, I played a lot in this last month, and I really, really enjoyed how it worked for me. It's coming to what is going to be my default, if that makes sense. It's like I see some people and they do the same thing near enough every week. And I'm getting there. I've had this, I've also done another flip through of the entire book, but I've had this one since the middle of January, I think it was. Yeah. And, you know, I've tried a lot of different spreads over the last few months. And, yeah, I'm finally getting to the one that is working for me and that I enjoy using. Thank you so much for watching. I apologise for the extra noise. If there's anything you want to know, please feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe, and if you hit the bell, you'll know when I upload more videos. Have a really, really nice day. It's quite sunny here in the UK, so I think we'll go out for another walk. Don't forget, leave us a thumbs up. Can we do thumbs up under there? Leave us a good thumbs up, and take care of yourselves. Bye everybody.
Bye everybody.